my job to cover any major news stories happening in the city or around the globe. From reporting on criminal activity like robbery and corruption to major events like earthquakes and alien invasions, I travel the world and interview many people to bring the news to Metropolis. And in my line of work, I've been lucky enough to meet some very important people, including police officers, firefighters, astronauts, Olympic athletes, world leaders, and even superheroes. In fact, I happen to know the world's greatest superheroes. These heroes all come from different backgrounds and have their own unique strengths, powers, and abilities. Individually, they all chose to help the world by fighting the forces of evil, but sometimes there are threats just too immense to combat alone. So, they decided to band together and form a team to defend the Earth from catastrophic danger. Do you all know who this team is? Yeah, you do? Do you know what they're called? Yes, the Justice League! I'm glad you're all here with me because today is a very exciting day. Some members of the Justice League are going to be dropping by to meet you and show you what it takes to be a hero. Who knows? Maybe you can become a hero and someday join the League. Doesn't that sound amazing? The Justice League should be joining us any minute now, but before they arrive, let's test your knowledge. Who here thinks they know all about the Justice League? I'm going to ask you several questions, and if you know the answer, I want you to raise your hand, okay? Question 1. Who is known as the Man of Steel? Superman, yes, good job. All right, question 2. Who is the fastest man alive? It's the Flash, yes, good job. All right, question 3. This one's a little bit harder. Who is known as the technological titan of the Justice League? Cyborg, yes, good job, that was a hard one. All right, here's a little bit of an easier one. Question 4. Who is the Dark Knight detective? Batman, yes, good job. All right, question 5. Which superhero is the king of the 7 seas? You know? Aquaman, yes, good job. Which superhero uses a power ring to fight evildoers? Green Lantern, yes! The intergalactic space cop known as Green Lantern. All right, you're all doing so well that I'll let you all call out this last one together, okay? Who is known as the Amazon Princess? Yes, it's a Wonder Woman. You guys know so much about the Justice League. Give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, kids, I have some good news. Today we have 4 members of the Justice League joining us. Wonder Woman, the Flash, Batman, and Superman. Are you all excited to meet them? Yeah? Everyone, please welcome my very good friend, Superman, the Man of Steel.
Thank you for the introduction, Lois. I know I'm a little early, but I'm happy to be the first to speak with these young heroes today. Hi, kids. Hello.
Would you mind answering a few questions so our audience can learn more about you and the Justice League?
It would be my pleasure to answer any questions you might have, Lois.
Great. As one of the most powerful superheroes on the planet, how did you come to have such amazing abilities?
Well, Lois, I'm actually from another planet called Krypton. Just before it was destroyed, I was sent here in a rocket ship as a baby. As I grew up on Earth, the radiation from the yellow sun gave me extraordinary power.
And what exactly are those powers?
Well, for starters, I'm virtually invulnerable, so not much can hurt me. I also have super strength, super speed, and enhanced senses like super hearing, super breath, heat vision, and X-ray vision.
What do you mean by X-ray vision? You can see through anything at all?
That's right. Well, most anything, that is. I have trouble seeing through lead.
What do you think is your most incredible power?
I'd have to say my ability to fly. It's truly the best and safest way to travel. Plus, I never have to look for a parking spot.
Wow. What do you think of that, kids? Wouldn't you love to be able to fly? Can I ask a few questions about the Justice League?
Of course, Lois, ask away.
Great. How many founding members originally made up the Justice League?
There were 7 of us.
What made you all decide to form the Justice League?
Well, we were all working towards the same ends, but attempting to solve problems on our own until an overwhelming force of evil threaten the Earth. That was when we decided that we needed to come together.
That's fantastic. And what do each of you bring to the team?
We each have different skills and abilities that we can bring to the fight. Individually, we could protect the places that we call home, but when we combined our powers, we could save the whole world. With a focus on teamwork, collective problem solving, and shared training, we've joined forces to form a powerful team.
A powerful team that will protect and serve humanity!
Everyone, please welcome Wonder Woman, the Amazon Princess! Wonder Woman, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself, if you don't mind?
Of course, Lois. I am Diana, daughter of Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons. I was born on the paradise island of Themyscira, a secret place that no mortal will ever be able to find as it is hidden from the world's view. As a young girl, I trained every day in tests of strength, speed, endurance, and combat. Once I reached adulthood, I competed in a contest among the Amazons, and I succeeded as the strongest and bravest. I was granted my tiara, indestructible gauntlets, and my golden lasso of truth.
And why did you leave Themyscira?
I left my home and traveled to the outside world to learn about humanity. Unfortunately, among all the beauty of the world, I also found war and crime. It is my sacred duty to defend the world, and I decided to use my powers and abilities to help humanity find itself again and end war. On my travels, I met the other members of the Justice League, who I joined in defending the world from tyranny and hate.
Did you hear that, everyone? All those years of training combined with her powers, abilities, and compassion for humanity helped her become a member of the Justice League. Wonder Woman, you're not only strong, but also physically fit. You said you trained in your home island of Themyscira. Would you mind teaching our young heroes here some of the techniques you learned to stay in super heroic shape?
It would be my pleasure. I spent years training in traditional weaponry and combat, including archery, sword fighting, shield defense, and using the bow staff. It may seem simple, but with the right training, it's an amazing weapon.
That sounds interesting. Can you tell us more about the bow staff?
Instead of telling you, how about I show you and train the audience at the same time?
That would be terrific, right, everybody?
Lois and Superman, can you please get our trainees into their positions?
Absolutely. Come right
Hello there, heroes. All right, are we ready? Now, one of the first things you're going to need to learn is one of the many battle stances. Today, I'm going to show you the ready stance. Everyone can stand up and follow along. Now, spread your feet out, just like this. You're going to need a strong foundation for the staff moves we'll be teaching you.
And those of you without a bow staff can follow along with me and Superman.
This is your ready stance. Our first move is the high block. Move your staves up like this. High block. Great, let's try it again. High block. Perfect. Next is the low block. Move your stabs down like this. Low block. Great, now let's put the blocks together. Ready, stance. High block, low block. Ready, stance. High block, low block. Ready, stance. High block, low block. Really good.
I knew this was going to be a great group of trainees. What does the crowd out there think? Give them a round of applause.
Nice work, gang, nice work. You know what, I think our trainees are ready to learn some strength.
All right, next is the high strike and the low strike. Step forward and strike high. Great, let's try it again. Step forward and high strike. Perfect. Next is the low strike. Step forward with your other foot and strike low. Oh, we got some real quick learners here. All right, let's put the strikes together. Step forward and high strike. Step forward and low strike. Okay, back to your positions. Step forward and high strike. Step forward and low strike. You got it.
Pretty good, buddy, pretty good. And who knows, with a little more practice, you young heroes might be able to take out a bad guy. Too.
That's true, Superman. Thank you so much to our trainees. Very good work today. And remember, to get good at something, it takes practice, focus, and dedication.
Thank you, Wonder Woman. Your bow staff training will definitely help these kids on their path to becoming superheroes. Huh. Our next superhero should be here by now. Has anybody seen The Flash?
Hi everyone! Sorry I'm late. I had to stop a crime in progress in Central City. Then Sydney, Australia. Then Shanghai, China. Then Mumbai, India. Then Barcelona, Spain. Then I had to grab a snack.
Whoa, sounds like you've been globe-trotting all day.
Actually, it was just the last 10 minutes, but yeah, I've been making the rounds.
Well, Flash, we've learned that Wonder Woman and Superman were born with their amazing abilities. Have you always had the power of super speed?
As a matter of fact, Lois, I didn't always have these powers. I used to be a scientist, and one night while I was working in my laboratory, a lightning bolt blew through the roof and shattered a case full of chemicals. Those chemicals splashed onto me and mixed together along with the lightning, and well, let's just say I was never the same again. That laboratory accident gave me the powers of the Speed Force.
That's incredible. What's the Speed Force and what powers does it give you?
The Speed Force is a cosmic energy that I can tap into whenever I need to do incredible things like move extremely fast, run up the side of buildings, across oceans, and around the world in seconds. I can even vibrate my molecules to phase through solid objects. And I have superhuman reflexes.
And just how fast can you run, exactly?
Well, I am the fastest man alive.
Whatever you say, Flash.
But let's just say somewhere between faster than the speed of sound and the speed of light. An easier way to put it, I can move faster than you can see.
I have also heard that you can travel through time. Is that true? And if so, how do you do it?
It's complicated, but basically, I invented a machine called the Cosmic Treadmill that allows me to channel the Speed Force and travel through time. I don't like to do it very often though, since time travel can cause a lot of problems.
Well, Flash, those are some amazing powers that you have.
Thanks, Lois, and I use every one of them in my constant battle for justice.
Justice! Did somebody say justice?
God, Batman, you surprised me!
He always does that.
That's right, he even manages to sneak up on me and not super hearing.
Batman, say hello to our young heroes who came here today to learn about the world's greatest superheroes, the Justice League.
Hello.
Batman, though you're a man of few words, do you mind answering a few questions so the folks here today can learn more about you?
Of course, Lois, I'd be happy to.
Great, we know you're from Gotham City, where you've worked tirelessly to protect the citizens from crazed criminals like Harley Quinn, the Penguin, Two-Face, Bane, and Scarecrow. But who is your most diabolical adversary?
They're all bad in their own way. The Riddler is a nuisance, and Catwoman is always mischievous. But I'd have to say the clown prince of crime, better known as the Joker, is the worst of them all.
And can you tell us, why do you dress like a bat, and how has that helped you defeat your foe?
I chose the bat because it's a strong symbol that strikes fear into the hearts of Gotham City's worst criminals. Bats are creatures of the night that work in the shadows, like I do. I've also incorporated many of the natural abilities of the bat into my suit, not only in its design, but also in how I protect myself in combat.
Interesting. I've heard that you're one of the world's greatest martial artists. How did you learn your fighting skills?
I traveled the world mastering the many skills I would need to fight crime, and I also studied with martial arts experts. Would you like to learn some of these moves?
Yes, Batman! I'm sure our young heroes would like to learn how to better protect themselves and those in need, and maybe one day help you fight crime.
Now, one of my vital tools in crime fighting is my cape. I not only use this cape to intimidate the enemy, but also as a shield for self-defense and a weapon. Here are a few of the moves you can learn. First, the protection move. When battling the Joker and his laughing gas, I cover my face with my cape, like this. Cover right, cover left, double cover.
Okay, everyone, up on your feet. Let's all do this first move with Batman.
Cover right, cover left, double cover. Now, let's switch from defensive maneuvers to offensive maneuvers. Try this. When battling the Penguin and one of his deadly umbrellas, I use this swiping motion with my cape to attack and disarm. Swipe right, swipe left, night swipe.
Can everybody copy Batman's cape move?
Swipe right, swipe left, night swipe.
That's fantastic!
Now, let's spread our wings a bit for this next move. When getting the drop on an enemy, I take my cape and spread it as far as I can and swoop down like this. Swoop up, swoop down. Swoop up, swoop down.
Can everybody copy Batman?
Swoop up, swoop down. Swoop up, swoop down.
Great! You'll all make incredible heroes one day!
Hold a beat, Lois. Let's combine all three maneuvers in a defensive move, cape attack, and intimidation technique. Follow along with me. Swoop down, cover right, swipe left, night swipe, double cover, heroic pose.
Whoa! Can you slow that one down for us,
Of course, Lois. Swoop down, cover right, swipe left, night swipe, double cover, heroic pose.
Okay, since this is the last one, let's all do it together.
Swoop down, cover right, swipe left, night swipe, double cover, heroic pose. Good work, everyone. You're all on your way to becoming heroes in your own right. And perhaps someday you too can help protect the Earth as a member of the Justice League.
Thank you, Batman.
Yeah, thanks, Patsy. You keep flapping that cape around, maybe you'll fly away.
What do you want, Joker? Where are you?
Oh, you know me. I'm always looking for a good laugh. And since you and your super zero friends are all gathered in the same place, I figured I'd release my world-famous laughing gas.
Laughing gas?
Madman, there's innocent people here.
Oh, Sims. Everyone deserves a big laugh. I get one whenever I see you in those blue tights.
Your kind of comedy isn't funny, Joker.
Don't be such a wet blanket, Wonder Woman. What I've got planned will have everyone doubled over.
Cut to the chase, Joker. What are you up to?
Oh, all right already. Yeesh. Always so impatient. In just a moment, I'm going to use the mall's ventilation system to unleash my laughing gas on you and your guests. It'll leave you in stitches. And when you're having your massive giggle fest, I'll be running around, creating chaos and committing whatever crimes I want. And you won't be able to stop me.
Don't worry, everyone. We've dealt with this clown before. Just remain calm.
He's right. You have nothing to worry about. In fact, you'll be laughing so hard you won't be worried about anything.
I've locked in on the Joker's transmission and I'm jammed. He can't hear us now. He must be in the control room.
Hey, no fair. The sound cut out, and I want to hear those gut-bursting belly laughs as soon as the gas kicks in.
Great work, Batman. What's our plan?
Flash, I need you to take this antidote and pour it in the mall's ventilation system as quickly as possible. That should counteract the effects of the Joker's toxin.
You got it, Batman.
What's happening? Hey, stop this.
Superman, Wonder Woman, I need your help to redirect the gas away from the crowd while I go get the Joker.
I'm gonna use my super breath to redirect the flow of gas from over here.
And I'll spin my boat tap on this side, but we're going to need your help. Can you wave your arms to keep the gas from getting any closer?
Here, wave your arms up and down like this, everybody.
Hello?
Good job, I think it's working.
Isn't anyone laughing? Where did Batman go? This isn't funny.
Oh, thanks for the warm welcome, everybody, but I wasn't gone that long.
Flash, these young heroes were assisting us in keeping the gas from causing any harm. And it looks like the antidote is working.
Great work, everyone, but we still need to take down the Joker.
Oh, Bats, where did you come from? Why do you always do that?
Because I'm Batman. I'm going back to Arkham Asylum, Joker.
Great work.
Great job, everybody. We got him.
Wow! What a surprising turn of events! I only expected to meet with members of the Justice League. Who would have thought we'd help them take down the Joker?
You all acted heroically today. You remained calm and we worked together to save the day.
And you proved you don't have to be a member of the Justice League to be a hero.
You all showed tremendous bravery by helping us out.
Flash, that's true. And with bravery, teamwork, and the right training, someday you too can become a superhero. Like us.
Well, Lois, it looks like it's time for us to return to our headquarters, the Hall of Justice.
Thank you, heroes. And thank you all for coming here today and meeting with the world's greatest superheroes, the Justice League. You all did remarkable work today, and I can even see some budding heroes among you, as well as a few future reporters to join me at the Daily Planet. Remember when you go home to keep an eye out for trouble and keep up with your training. You'll need it to become a superhero one day. Goodbye!
Bye,
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.